Yo, what's going on? It's Jose back with another video so we could live our life in an upward spiral. And this video is for my lovers out there, for anyone who's having trouble moving on from a relationship, who keeps dwelling on the past, and who's having a hard time with closure. If that sounds like you, I recommend this video. After a breakup, we're here with the pieces on the floor. We're trying to put it together. We're trying to rationalize what happened. Was it them? Was it me? Could I have done something different? Etc. And the thing is, the more thought we put into this, the more thoughts that are gonna come. And we're also dealing with all these emotions and all these feelings. You combine these two things together, and it's a whirlwind. It's actually gonna sink us. It's a downward spiral. And when we're sinking, it's gonna be hard for us to move on. We're gonna be stuck. So instead of that, I want to give you some tips so that you can reframe and change your mindset so that you're able to look at the past and with a smile in your face, so you're able to let go with peace, take your power back. Don't let things happen to you. Instead, we're going to change it so that you're able to see that, oh, this happened for me. This was for a good reason. And that's going to allow you to move on and let go with more certainty, with more peace, with more love. So without further ado, let's go. So, number one is, you guys came into each other's life to activate something. Perhaps this person inspired you to go back to school, to pick up a new skill, or maybe you were doing something previously that you had let go of, and now they reminded you of that, and you're back on it. You're back on track. And vice versa. Maybe you helped this person overcome something. Maybe you helped them learn new life skills. Whatever it was, you guys, when you met, you were vibing on the same level. That's the reason you guys attracted each other. And so you guys were moving on. But there comes a point, unfortunately, where you guys just break apart because you guys aren't vibing at the same level anymore. And don't judge it. It's not good or bad. It's just everybody is on their life path. Everybody is on their life journey. And so remember, people are going to come into your life and they're going to play roles. They're going to come here and activate certain things about you. Sometimes most of the time they're good. Sometimes they could be a little bit bad too. Maybe they activated a certain part of you that you don't like, but it's all part of the process. Now you're able to see that, oh, I can't hang around this type of person, or I don't really get along with this type of person. Whatever it is, just remember, life is happening for you. It's not happening to you. Everything is serving its purpose. So just trust that this person came into your life for a reason, and make sure that you take out the lesson in that. See the good in it. Number two, you haven't really lost anything. It might seem like we lost something. A breakup sometimes feels like death. A little bit of your heart kind of just dies off. And it is like that. You gotta grieve a little bit. But just remember, this person is still alive. They're still alive, living their life. They're happy. And you're still living your life. And you should also be happy. Don't let another person bring you down, or a situation bring you down where you're not living your life the way you're supposed to be. And the reason it feels this way is because the ego. Remember, the ego is going to try to hold on for its dear life to what was, to what used to be. That's what the ego does. It's all about attachment. And so if you don't try to think about the person, but try to let go of attachment in general. Try to let go of, try to just, whatever happened, just let it be. Don't judge it, and realize that it's attachment that's holding you back from moving on. Because the more you hold on, the more you resist. The more you resist, the more you're stuck in that mode. So you're not going to be able to move on if you're attached to what was. And the thing is it doesn't have to be the person either. It could be a concept. It could be the concept of the relationship that you miss being in a relationship. You miss coming home to somebody. Or it could be the concept or the feeling of being loved. And it can also be just that person in general. You're attached to that person. You really like them. But attachment is not going to allow you to move on. So realize you have to let go in order to move on. Number three, now you have more space in your life for things that are going to serve you. So let's say I'm holding two cups and they're both full, but now this one's empty. This is your ex. So you're going to put it down now, right? And now I have this hand free, and now I'm able to type on my computer. I'm able to draw. I'm able to wave. I'm able to drive my car, still holding the cup. And now I'm also able to grab a new cup that's full. So now I have more space in my life to attract things that are gonna vibe on my level, that are gonna suit me, that are meant to be for me. Because if we're holding on to this empty cup, we're never gonna find the person who actually is for us, because we're holding on to things that aren't serving us. So just remember, now you have more space in your life. Perhaps you let go a little bit of your friends. Maybe you stop hanging out with your friends. Maybe you stop doing certain hobbies that you used to do, or you let go a little bit. Maybe you stop going to the gym because you got comfortable. You were in a relationship, and unconsciously you felt like you didn't have to attract anyone. But remember, everything is happening for you. So now you're gonna have more space, and you're gonna be able to pick those things up again. Or even if you still doing the things that you were supposed to do, you're gonna be able to have space and feelings. You're gonna be able to have those feelings eventually to give again to the right person, for the person that is meant to be for you. So number 4 is trust the process. Hopefully your relationships are going at an uptrend, and based on every relationship that you have had, hopefully it's not a lot, right? Hopefully it's not like 100 of them, but you're able to see that from each relationship you were able to grow, you were able to learn something new, just like this one. At the moment, I know it stinks and it's hard to see the lesson coming out of it, but you have to trust, you have to see that everything is happening to you for a reason. And so trust that this relationship is going to get you closer to your ultimate person, to the person that is meant to be for you. Because now you're able to see, oh, well, I like this, I don't like this, or maybe I don't get along with these type of people, or these type of people don't get along with me. So everything is for you. Everything is a learning experience. It wasn't for anything. It wasn't for nothing. It didn't just like happen to you and for no reason. You got to see the little gems in it and take out the little lessons and just give it time, because in the beginning there's a lot of emotions going on, and remember, you're trying to like figure things out, see what went wrong, what not. But once all of that calms down, it soothes. You're gonna be able to think more clearly. You're gonna be able to see like, oh yeah, like this happened, or oh maybe I did that, or So just trust the process, that this is gonna get you to where you need to be. Number 5, let go with love. And let go with love because most likely you're gonna come into situations where you're gonna think about that person, or certain events are gonna remind you of that person. And if you are still holding on with sadness or with grief and just low energy emotions and vibrations, it's gonna sink you. You're gonna end up going in a downward spiral, and you're not gonna be able to move on. So when you do think of that person, send them light and love, because it's gonna heal you. It's gonna help you move on. Remember, you love this person, right? And if you truly love them with all your heart, you're gonna want them to be happy no matter what. Even if it's not with you, you're still gonna wish them good. You're still gonna wish them love and happiness, and you're gonna want them to succeed because you love them. So remember, let go with love, and don't not with hate, or like I hope they learn their lesson, or this and that. Like that, I mean, it's okay in the beginning perhaps, because you need to like just get that out of your chest. But ultimately you want to go back to a place that's of love, so that when you think of that person, it's like, oh, I hope they're doing good. I hope their dreams are coming true. I send them nothing but light and love. And you're gonna be able to just leave it there and not like hold on to that grief. Number six is don't get into this idea or start making stories in your head like we were supposed to be together. Like this was my twin flame or this was my soulmate or like we were meant to be together. Why aren't we together? You have to accept reality. Reality of the matter is you guys aren't together. It takes two people to be together. It takes two to tango, right? So if you chose them and they didn't choose you, you weren't supposed to be together. That's why you guys aren't together. So accept reality. Because if you don't accept reality, it's just gonna make it harder for you to move on. You're still gonna hold on to these little narratives, these stories in your head, and who knows how long that's gonna last, right? Until you finally get tired of it. But the moment you realize that, well, this is reality, this person didn't choose me, and that's okay. You're gonna be able to move on much quicker. Number seven, everything is for the higher good. Nothing is happening to you because the world hates you, because that person hates you, because you're just there's a dark cloud that's following you. No, you have to trust that everything is happening for the higher good. Everything is happening for your growth. Remember, situations and people, things will happen to you because they're going to help you grow. You got to trust that your life is going to go up in an upward spiral. I hope these tips were able to help you so that you're able to move on and have closure, feel lighter about the situation, look back with a smile, and remember, this person came into your life to activate something, okay? Now you're here as a better person, or you will become a better person, and you didn't really lose anything. Remember, it's attachment. The ego wants to attach to the past, and you don't necessarily have to think of letting go of the person. Try to think of it as letting go of the attachment, whatever it is that you're holding on to, whatever it was that they were serving you or they were giving you. Let go of that and know that you're able to live without it because you're still here. You're watching this. You haven't died, okay? So you also have more space now. You have more space to do the things that you want to do. You have more room for people to come into your life, and little by little you're going to clear those feelings and you're going to be able to give those feelings to a new person or someone who's better for you. And that's the whole point. Trust the process. Trust that this is going to make you a better person. It's going to lead you to where you need to be. And if you do happen to think of that person, just send them love, send them light. It's love is a higher frequency. It's a lighter feeling. If you're looking back with sorrow, with anger, those are heavier. Those are dense. It's going to hold you down. When you're held down, what happens? We can't let go. We're stuck. It's harder. So let go with love. If you have this idea that you guys were supposed to be together, just remember, come back to reality. The reality is that you're not together. It's for a reason, and that reason is that everything is for the higher good. You're going to end up where you need to be. The reason this didn't work out is because it wasn't part of your journey. You had to go through this to grow, to learn something, and you're going to be a better person because of this. So just have faith, have trust in the process, in life, have trust in yourself more than anything. And during this time, it's a good time to be motivated. It's a good time to pick up new things, to learn new skills, work on yourself, because ultimately that's what you should be doing. That's what you want to do, so that for your next relationship, you're a better person, and not for them, but most importantly, for you. Once again, I hope this brings some clarity. I hope that you liked this video, and feel free to comment. If you liked it, please hit like, hit subscribe, and as always, much love and peace. Till next time.